All right, next up, we've got Nevada and Iowa. Iowa here, 23-point home favorites, 40 the total. I get it. Nevada's probably not going to do a thing offensively in this game, probably on the road against that Iowa defense. But at the same point in time, there's no way I'm laying this many with Iowa. I can't. Not with the offense. Not with the offense they have. I'm not interested in doing that. Now, last week against Iowa State, the same thing. Just no offense at all. 7 points. They have scored 10 points in their 2 games. Iowa, South Dakota State, and Iowa State. Spencer Petras, you got to hit the bricks, man. I mean, this is getting embarrassing. 12 of 26, 92 passing yards. I mean, it's getting to the point where how many years have you been here, guy? And you just haven't at all gotten better at the quarterback spot. It's just like there's been no progression. There's been no improvement whatsoever in the guy throwing the football. There's been no improvement in the downfield passing game. And I'm not just blaming him. I'm blaming Ferentz for this too. He's one of those old dinosaur coaches where it's just run the football, play defense all the time. To hell with developing any sort of passing game whatsoever, even though it's 2022 and throwing the football is important these days for success. Don't tell Ferentz that because you're not seeing any of it right now with this Iowa offense. So this offense, I got to lay 24 points, 23 and a half with a team that scored 10 fucking points in the first 2 games of the season combined. I can't do that. I will not do that. But I can't make a case for Nevada because I don't think the offense is going to do squat. But this could be a game where, Iowa could still only score 20. And obviously, if that's all they get to, they're not going to cover. Exactly. It's 23.5 point home favorites. Crazy as it is to say I lean Wolfpack, but I don't know. It's just I don't think that offense is going to do a thing because the one thing Iowa still has is an excellent defense, just like they did last year. The under, I think you just stick to the total. You just bet the sucker under, just like the South Dakota State Iowa game, which ended up with 10 points, just like the Iowa State-Iowa Cyhawk rivalry game last week, which ended with 17 points, stayed way under the total of 39. I think you just go to the under. I think that's the best stance in this game. What do you think, Connor?
Yeah. This one's pretty easier. Just go with the under and look at Iowa through the 2 games. 131st total offense, 127 passing, 126 rushing, 131st scoring. Wow. I mean, you know what they're saying though, that Iowa down here, maybe this is the game they break out. Like that's what this line's kind of telling me why they're such big favorites. And Nevada isn't very good. We know all their whole thing with the new, but they've played nobody either to start. So you're right. This is just under or just pass. And I have to say, you take the points. When a total's only 40 and you're getting 23, I mean, just try to grab the points, I think, in this one. But for me, the play is the under. I think that's just stick to that. I think you're still good. Iowa will get better offensively as the year goes on, but maybe a few more weeks.
Yeah, I mean, definitely that under seems like it's a really good way to go. In this game because I could totally see this be.
This might drop a bunch more.
23 to 6, 23 to 3. It could even be like I don't even know if they're going to get more than 3 points in this game. Nevada's offense against Iowa's defense. Because let's be honest, Nevada's offense they struggled against New Mexico State most of that game to move the football, even though they won. The Texas State game, a lot of that was turnovers. They feasted on a lot of mistakes, turnovers by Texas State to get that 38 points they got. And then last week, and it's just when you're thinking, wow, Nevada with all the new faces, new coaching staff, new systems, basically nobody returning on either side of the ball from last year practically. And you're thinking, wow, 2-0 to begin the year. They've obviously exceeded expectations. Maybe we got to elevate our opinion on them. And then they turn around and they lose to Incarnate Word, 55-41. Last week. So that's why I pump the brakes on Nevada here, being all of a sudden this great football team after those 2 wins. Clearly, there's still lots of work to be done to get this program where it needs to be.